Venice, its canals, gondolas, St. Mark's Square and its Bridge of Sighs. But beyond the clichés, Venice is a city of art that has never been stuck in its history, but has always remained connected to the past and future, tradition and modernity. Ever since the late 19th century, the city has hosted the oldest biennial arts exhibition in the world, and even today it remains a major reference in the art world. In 2017 it welcomed more than 600,000 people, and now the 58th Art Biennale has begun, and visitors can discover works from all around the world. The Biennale takes place in two main areas, the Giardini and the Arsenale, where boats were made. This year the Biennale's theme reflects the issues of our time.
May you live in interesting times.
May we live in interesting times. This is the heading of the Venice Biennale, which takes its guests beyond an artistic framework to explore current political issues. Art as a witness and representation of its time. We met the curator and artistic director of the Venice Art Biennale, Ralph Rugoff.
I think this is very much a show about the present. It's about the times we live in. And those times grow out of history. They didn't appear out of nothing. And they may be heading towards different possible futures we don't know. But this is really an exhibition about how artists respond to the times we live in.
The Barca Nostra by Christoph Büchel is the wreck of a boat that sank off the coast of Libya in 2015, with more than 700 people on board, a big open coffin.
It's not art, but it's the work, but it's an artist who's initiated its presentation. And it's, again, an artist who's taking something real from the world, something associated with tragic death, and is putting it in the context of an art world to ask questions.
Asking questions is what Polish artist Roman Stanczak is doing with this plane cabin that refers to the crash that killed the president of Poland, Lech Kaczynski.
Na pewno ta rzeźba ma wiele metafor.
This sculpture has many metaphors. There is a Polish context, but also a more universal context. It is a metaphor for the world around us, but it is also a metaphor for the inside of the man, his research, and all of this at the top of technological development. We always come back to our primitive instincts.
There is also a focus on feminism, with the Korean pavilion hosting 3 female artists whose work reflects the relationship between tradition and modernity from a woman's point of view.
The contemporary is not only contemporary. We always very reflect from tradition, and also we always reinterpret tradition to contemporary. So here in Venice, there are so many traditional things and contemporary things mixed together, so the venue is quite nice for us.
The Biennale also hosts many events, one of the most prestigious of which is the Future Generation Art Prize, which brings together 21 artists selected by a jury under the Pinchuk Art Center of Kiev. The future of art is to be discovered among these artists in a magnificent palazzo from the late 16th century.
Being present in these beautiful palazzi, as we are here in Catron, gives an interesting relation between something which is new, radical, which is cutting edge very often, and something that is deeply traditional.
The winner of this year's prize is Lithuanian artist Emilia Škernelytė, with her Tea&a-Half video, which was filmed in a nuclear plant considered to be Chernobyl's twin sister.
I'm interested in future archaeology, like looking to all these human left scars and signs in Earth, both through scientific progress and kind of Cold War mythologies.
The Venice Art Biennale runs until the 24th of November.